Yes, these are hard times for tourism. Mark Naymik takes a look at the state of the local industry and how city leaders are planning a jumpstart.
The city, long derided as the mistake on the lake, has proven to be anything but, especially with tourists who continue to come here in record numbers year after year. In 2018, the region attracted 19.2 million visitors, more than 700,000 over the previous year, a nearly 4% increase that outpaced both the U.S. and Ohio visitor growth. 2019 was on pace for another record, and in 2020, Destination Cleveland, the region's tourism bureau, was hoping to hit 20 million visitors. Today, tourism doesn't exist.
This industry took the first and biggest wave, almost like the first tsunami wave in this whole crisis. It was a devastating effect right away.
Tourism officials, along with Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson and Cuyahoga County Executive Armand Budish, announced today plans to restart the local tourism industry, an effort dubbed Undefeated. It has three parts. Beginning in June, they will try to get restaurants, bars, and hotels to pledge to follow the best practices when it comes to keeping places clean and safe. Those that sign on can get sanitation kits to distribute to their patrons. The Cuyahoga County executive hoping to win approval to divert $700,000 in federal pandemic money to the cause. In July, part two. Tourism officials will target local residents to reconnect and rediscover the region's resources, from the rock hall and museums that are open to visiting the lakefront. In August, if the pandemic allows, they will look beyond to connect with the family and friends of locals to make a road trip to town. Though unsure, the region without baseball, concerts, and big events will catch their interest.
Helping to create a sense of safety and health and wellness. That's going to be key to getting people comfortable to getting back. And the more we do it collectively, the more we do it together, the better off we're going to be.
The officials on the call sounded optimistic today, but also realistic, acknowledging that they have no idea what the pandemic will look like a month or two from now. So everything's subject to change. Reporting from Cleveland, Mark Naymik, 3 News.